Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I have something kind of cool, hopefully. I bought these plastic little spray bottles from Amazon. I'll make sure I link. I'm in Canada, so it'll be the Canadian link. You can just look it up from the American. I saw these on a Facebook group, and I can't remember which group. And then I watched a lady's video, Kayla, and I'll link her info down in the description box as well. So basically, you put your dip powders in and then you spray them. So, I'm gonna try them out. I'm gonna get a couple cupcake liners, just because I want to be able to scoop my mess back in. Now, I don't have a white. I'm going to try a baby boomer first, kind of idea, but I don't have a white. So I'm going to use my Rossi Honeymoon because it's very light. And then I'm going to use this Dalish pink. I don't know, it doesn't have a number on it. 131. So, because I figured then that way you can at least see the difference. So we're gonna see if this works, because this is my very first time trying it. I haven't tried it yet, so you guys are going to experience it with me. So, and then also I want to, if it works out well, then I want to see if I can do glitter as well. So now I gotta figure out how to get my powder in there without making a huge mess. Hence why I have some white, but it's probably not enough to do anything. So that's probably enough. Just kind of whipping off the bottle a little bit. Probably should have put some paper towel down so I don't make a mess. So put that guy there. Oh, I better close this up because you know me. I will drop it. I will spill it. Should do is get my saving tray. Because I'm spilling it already. Let's get a little brown. So I know when I was watching Kayla's video, there's a lady that actually sells these bottles, and they actually have the dip powder already in them. So I don't know, like, because I'm in Canada, everything's more expensive, so I'm not sure if it would be cheaper for me to buy them pre-done or whether or not. So I guess I should have looked into that before I started this. But my husband's out. He just went over to our kid's house to help him out, so I'm in the middle of baking. It's been one of those days where yeah, I've been super busy. So yeah, I've got 2 loaves of no knead bread started, so they're ready. They'll sit overnight. I'll bake them tomorrow. I've got a batch of regular bread rising right now. I'm gonna make buns out of those. I've already got ice cream, chocolate mint ice cream mix in the fridge. I will make that tomorrow. It has to sit overnight. And then I might attempt some, I need to do some banana bread because I've got a bunch of dead bananas. And then hubby was kind of asking for cheesecake, so I might do that. We'll see. So anyway, so I'm just gonna try it on a tip right now, just because I want to practice this first. I don't know how much of a learning curve it looked really easy on. Oh, they're starting to go. I don't know how much I should do. Let's try that. So once it gets into the nozzle, it takes a little bit to pump it out. I think it's coming out. It just takes, it took me a few minutes to get it started. I think that's coming. Okay, let's, ooh, let me get my swatch stand. Hang on one sec. Okay, so it's got, I've got a clear stick on, so I'm gonna just get another one so I can dust off. Yeah, so I've got a clear stick, so it probably would have, if I had a white one on, it might have been easier to see. But now, so now I'll go in with the pink. Oh. This is so cool. So yeah, just kind of spray. Go down a little bit farther. Hopefully I'm in frame and you get to see this. Okay, so now so look, you can start to see the difference. Okay, so I'm just going to let it sit for a minute, and then I can brush it off. One moment. Okay, so I think I'm dry, so I'm just going to go in and wipe off. So now, put on my base. Sure I'm fully covered. So now I'm going to do the white again, or the super light pink. So I'm going to just tilt the edges. So now go in with the pink. Coming out. Yeah. This one seems to be, I don't know, harder to, oh yeah, no, they both are. Harder on the finger, I think. So Look at, that's pretty cool. Oh my god, I'm like so excited. That is super cool. Okay, I'm gonna let this one dry, and I might do one more coat. So that was what, 2 or 3? No, I don't remember. I think it's 3. Well, we'll do one more. Okay, so let me let this dry. I'll be right back. Okay, so I should be dry now. So just take my fluffy brush. So now, put on my base. So now I start with the pink again. So I think it'll probably work with a glitter as well, but you have to do, I would suggest like a super, super fine one. I'll try and clean one of them out, and then we'll do one with a super, super fine. So I'm just going down a little farther on the nail. Don't want to take too long because I don't want it to dry. But because you're kind of spraying them on, the layers are going. Look at that. That looks pretty cool, I think. Yeah, that's definitely a baby boomer. Go this way. It would be a little more prominent if I used like a white, but this one actually works really well. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry. And like I said, it's super easy to. So you take this out, and if you put the cap back on like that, you can sit it on your desk. You can fill it up, and then I would say rinse it out. So yeah, and then you just twist it back on, and there you go. So you can leave them. I need to buy 4 of these now. I'm like so stoked. My husband, it was funny because it came in, and then I bought them separate because I bought one, and I'm like, why did I only buy one? So I bought the other one, and so that came in 2 separate packages. Then I had another piece of mail. Oh, I bought some dip powders, and that came in at the same time. So I had the 3 parcels. So he comes and he asks me, he's like, so what'd you get? So I showed him, I said the dip powders and the 2 bottles. He's like, what the hell is the bottles for? And then he looked at me, I said, well, they're, and he goes, yeah, okay. And he didn't even want to listen, he just walked into the room. It was kind of funny. Yeah, so he goes, you guys are just crazy. He thinks all us nail girls are crazy. So he doesn't understand. But I am so stoked. Like look at that. That's so much easier. Because, you know, honestly, for me, because a lot of times I'm doing dip powder on this hand, and then I'm doing like regular polish or whatever. Because I like to mix it up. I like to do all the things. So, but this is my right hand. So I'm right-handed. So trying to do the tap, tap, tap thing on this hand is like hard. So doing the spray bottle, that's gonna be freaking easy. Like, so now all I have to do is clear cap, and I don't know if you guys can tell, look, it's like smooth. I just have to do a light little buff and activate. Let's do all that. Let me go get my clear. Hang on. Okay, so let me brush it off one more time. Do this. So I want you to see what a good, perfect nail would look like. And you can do this with other colors. Like, it doesn't have to be a baby boomer. I just decided to do a baby boomer because. So just put that in my stand. Let her dry. And yeah, I'll buff. We'll do an activate, and then we'll try something else. So hang on. Actually, I figured you want to see me empty this out. So I'm just gonna tap it out. That goes back in the bottle, and then I spill some on the ground. Oh, sorry, I got itchy eye. Oh. So then, let's see if yeah, see, just air's coming out, just plain air. The lid on, that back in the bottle, and that into there. Like, how easy was that? So now, to clean it out, I'm gonna fluffy brush it. Yeah, because you can tell that there's nothing in there right now. And then the bottle, I could probably rinse out and then dry real quick. And then we're done. And then we'll come back. Okay, this should be dry now. Fluffy brush, fluffy brush. So I'm gonna activate. Just got activator on my silicone mat. And okay, I am such a klutz sometimes. It's because I'm excited right now. Okay, so I think my timer just went off, so I am going to come back and we will experiment some more. Okay, one moment. So I've buffed and filed it, so let's just top coat this baby and see. So cute. Do some paper towel. And look at that. I'll do another coat in a minute, but yeah, you can definitely see the distinction. So I just put that in my swatch stand holder. Okay, so I'm going to take this one. This one's C73. It is this one. It's kind of a pinky glitter. It's a fine glitter one. So I figure I'm gonna do the pink still. Like, this one will be the pink, and then we're gonna add this one. So hopefully. Put a bit in. I put almost all of it in there. I can dump it out back in, so that's good. So I'm just gonna clean off the bottle a little bit and then screw on the top. And let's just add some more to this guy. just to be on the safe side. Like I said, I can always dump it back in when I'm done. I just thought these colors would be good together, and you can see the distinction of the two. I had glitter in there, so I'm just dumping it out. I think the babies are awake. Okay, so let's see if this is dry. It's kind of wrinkly. Let's do a top coat while I'm thinking about it. Oh, and remember, I don't know if you were around for my swatching. I accidentally started to get my brush hard, and so I just stopped because I forgot to put it on paper towel before I put it back in the bottle. I just put the brush back into the container overnight, and it's fine now. So I just thought I'd share that with you. I was a little sad. I thought, oh great, I just wrecked another bottle. So I've only wrecked one bottle since I started dipping, and that was I had won a kit from a lady off of Instagram, and for the life of me I can't remember her name. She gifted me with the stylish one and then the kit, and that was at the very beginning. I hadn't dipped yet, and I did not know what the heck I was doing, so yeah, killed my container right away. Okay, so I'm going down a little farther because I don't want as much glitter. So the first layer will always look kind of dried. I took my time, but that's okay. You can at least see that it started, so that'll be good. Okay, so let me wait till this is dry. I'll be right back. Okay, so I should be good. So yeah, not much of the glitter stayed on there, but that's okay. We're gonna start with the glitter this time, so it should stick a bit more. These are clear tips as well, so it makes it a little harder to see. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of holding it up, and I'm just kind of concentrating the glitter more on. Look at that. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with pink. So yeah, definitely no chunky glitters in here because they won't go through the nozzle, but yeah, it's totally working on. So that's two, so that's pretty darn good. Okay, I should have put my saving tray down, so now I'm gonna have to wash my mat, but yeah, let this dry and then we'll do one more coat and then we'll be good. One moment. Okay, so I should be dry, so I'm just gonna go over that. It looks so pretty. I'm so excited. So even if you wanted to do your normal dip and then just use the bottles for like the spray glitter, I think that would work well too. But I like how this is going on. Just kind of making sure I get my edges. I really like that. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry, and yeah, I got a little bit there, but for the most part, so yeah, so a finer glitter will work, and I actually just, I love that. I think that works well together. Whew, I might have to do that as a mani. Okay, I'm gonna let this baby dry, and then I think that's enough coats. Yeah, so I've got a little bit there, but that's not bad. I don't think it'll stick now. But yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry, and then we will encapsulate. Then we'll top coat, or encapsulate, we'll activate, and then I'll be back. Okay, one moment. Okay, so I just kind of brushed it off, and yeah, I am super pleased with that. That is stunning. So let's, I gotta switch my clear into my proper little container now. Found a new if you hear the barking, I believe that would be Pip, because she's got a loud screechy little bark. She's the tiniest and she's the loudest. She's only like 2 pounds, just over 2 pounds. It's hilarious, and she doesn't put up with nobody's crap. It's hilarious. Okay, so I will be back in a minute. Okay, so here it is. I've buffed and filed and buffed, whatever you want to say. So now I'm just gonna go in with a quick dirty thing of glitter, and look at that. That's so cool. I'm like so in love with it. And I got it really thin, like I don't know if you guys can see this on camera. There's like minimal thickness to that, and that's 3 coats. So I'll let this dry for a sec. So yeah, I'm gonna link Kayla's YouTube video that I saw this off of, and she has the link for the lady that sells these. I don't know if I can't remember, I watched it yesterday and I can't remember, but I will also link Amazon Canada on the website as well. So I'm sure it's on the Amazon US site. Once you get the Canada one, you can look for it on the States one. But I'm going to go and order a couple before you guys get to them, because you're going to want these. I like, especially for glitter. I'm like hoard at putting glitter, so fine glitter, and I love the fine glitters. that worked really well. So you could probably use like a regular fine glitter, like hollow glitter. I just used this dip powder. This one was from, I got it off of AliExpress, I believe. So, yeah, so let's do another coat. And let me tell you, I'm impressed. This was super easy. I don't know. So those are my two that I did. You know I'm going to be playing some more. So yeah. So those are the two nails I did. Oops, put them in camera, Suzanne. So what do you think? Is this something that you could do? I mean, this is my very first time. Like, I hadn't even tried it yet. I watched the video once and did this. So if I can do this, you guys can do it. So I'm so excited. Okay, so as you can tell, I've got bare nails, so I'm gonna be doing a mani. So thank you for hanging out with me while I do a little experiment. So happy that it worked out well, and these are super easy to clean. Like, I just dumped it out. Yeah, so it might be a little bit more cleaning it out with glitter, but if you have a few of them, then you know, have one designated for glitter and one for solids, and you're good. So yeah, I'm gonna pop on Amazon and get a couple more before. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me while I experiment. I gotta go bake some bread. It's almost ready to go in the oven, and I hope you guys are staying safe, and yeah, love you guys, and remember, be someone sparkle. Bye.
Into it. This gear is similar to the type used in clockworks. It's a wind-up device. Next, they put a 6-meter long spring into a cast-iron barrel. This is called a spring barrel. It's the device that stores the wound-up energy.
Oh, apparently they don't care about you right now.
Once the clutch is installed, it will be ready to spring into action.
What are the puppies doing?
The weights are called leads, and they
on my
are
leg
used
now.
for notes.
Daisy!
To tune the bass, the technician snips the ends of the leads.
Now we're